Winter filling in for Mr. Sabo this week. Chuck had knee surgery at the beginning of the spring break. Surgery was a success. He's recovering nicely and is engaged in physical therapy. We look forward to him coming back after the Easter break. We have some exciting activities this week. On Friday night we have the father-daughter dance, which is always a real special evening here at SBA. That's in the gymnasium from 7 to 9. The home and school are sponsoring this activity. Next week, as we enter Holy Week, the 4th level students are doing a live Stations of the Cross under the supervision of Mrs. Vlasich. That program will be on Tuesday at 2 o'clock in the gymnasium, and all parents, grandparents, and friends of SBA are invited. The 5th term will end on Thursday as we begin our Easter break. Dismissal on Thursday at 11:30. And as always, we're planning for summer camps. We have a wide variety of options this year, and Miss Leslie will be able to tell us about that.
Hi, I'm Leslie Winter, and I'm the Learning Specialist here at SBA, as well as in charge of our summer camp program. Now, if you recall, Mr. Sabo had some rather strange ideas of what summer camp is, and I'm here to tell you just a little bit more about what it really is for us and what we are going to offer. We do have a registration form that you can pick up in the front office, or you can just email me directly and I can send it to you digitally. All you need to do is fill out the registration form, leave it at the front desk with a registration fee, and I will take care of getting your child registered. And just as a tip, early registration is ending May 22nd, so check your brochure and register quickly to get in on those early savings. Over the next couple of weeks, we are going to be spotlighting a few specific camps to give you a better idea of what we are offering. Today we are going to start with Miss Powell, and we're going to start with Game On.
Oh, critical hit!
Awesome!
Good job. You get 30 gold pieces.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are here with Miss Powell, and she is going to tell us a little more about one of her summer camps called Game On.
Game On is going to be a week-long camp of nothing but gaming, from everything from role-playing, such as you see here with Dungeons & Dragons, also some Star Wars role-playing, as well as some strategy games such as Settlers of Catan and Ticket to Ride, which are both really popular games right now. We're also going to do cooperative games such as where they have to work together to get a goal, like Pandemic, where they have to eradicate diseases from the earth to win the game, or Forbidden Island, where they have to catch all the treasures before the island sinks. We'll also be playing some other games such as Magic, which is a card game, and possibly some PC games like Civilization.
Thank you, Miss Powell. And now, hang on, we're getting ready for a trip around the world. We're here in the library right now, and Miss Kitchell has a class going on right now, so we're going to be a little quiet and telling you a little bit more about the camp around the world in 5 days. Miss Powell?
Here, educate yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Around the World in 5 days is going to be a crash course in history from the beginning of humankind to as far as we can get, specifically focusing on humorous interpretations of history. Have that. Also, strange things that we don't have a clue what happened to. Here, you can look at that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And other certain things that have made such a huge impact in history that they're still relevant today in pop culture and around us. Here, Titanic.
Awesome.
Fabulous.
All right, buckle your seatbelts. We're getting ready to go around the world. Okay, we have explored some camps for our upper level students, and we're going to come down to the lower level. You know, reading is such an integral part of our learning here at SBA, and so we've got a lot of camps offered this summer that really address reading skills and just the fun of reading. One of those camps is called Reading Detectives, and Miss Thornton is going to tell you a little bit more about that.
Reading Detectives is going to be geared towards 1st and 2nd graders. We also have Miss Quinton teaching the 3rd and 4th graders. But your child may or may not be reading yet independently, but we're going to look at all kinds of picture books, great authors like Robert Munch and Eric Carle, and look at the pictures, talk about the illustrations, talk about the words and the vocabulary that the author chose, do lots of great visualization, cause and effect, and think about all those important skills that you learn about in school. And one of the big themes that we're going to talk about all week is reading is thinking. So your son or daughter will come back looking at books just a little bit different.
That sounds amazing. And now we're going to continue our thinking and think a little bit more about the historical fiction. We're going to talk a little bit about the American Girl Doll Camp.
This is going to be a super fun camp for your daughter to come to and bring her American Girl doll, or any other doll will work if she doesn't have one. And we're going to explore a little bit of historical fiction through the eyes of the American Girl dolls. We're going to do some crafts. We're going to look at all the dolls' stories, where they came from and the history behind it. And at the end of the day, there will be a little bit of playtime to play with the dolls. And we're even going to have a little tea party at the beginning of the camp, so it's going to be a great time.
That sounds like a great time. So register your daughter today. Spaces are going fast.